Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? Have you done your work? Good. Let's continue with the topic fractions. Let's start. Fraction. A fraction is a part of a whole. One circle has been cut in half. A half is a fraction. We will write one half as the 1 over 2. The top number is called the numerator. Very good. And the bottom number is called the denominator. Now another kind of fraction is proper fraction. A fraction smaller than one whole, or numerator is smaller than the denominator. These fractions are called proper fractions. In 3 over 5, numerator is 3, denominator is 5. 3 is smaller than 5. So this is proper fraction. Here are more examples. 1 over 2, 1 over 4, 3 over 4, 2 over 3, 3 over 10, 7 over 10. In all these figures, if you will look carefully, denominators are bigger and numerators are smaller. So when numerator is smaller than its denominator, then it is called proper fractions. Another kind is improper fractions. The numerator is the same or bigger. The numerator is the same or bigger than the denominator, then these type of fractions are called improper fractions. Example is improper fraction is 5 over 2. 5 is numerator, 2 is denominator. But 5 is bigger than 2. It means when numerators are bigger and denominators are small, the fractions are called improper fractions. Or when numerator and denominator both are same, those fractions are also called improper fractions. If you will look in the figure number 1, figure is this one circle is divided into two equal parts, and fraction is whole circle is colored, so two parts out of 2. 2 over 2 it means whole. So this is improper fraction. In the second circle it is divided into four equal parts and all four parts are shaded. So 4 over 4. 4 over 4 is also very good improper fractions. Yes, come to the part 7 over 4. In 7 over 4 there are two circles. Both the circles are divided into 4, sorry. Both the circles are divided into 4 equal parts. But the shaded parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 over 4. I have here written 4 because both the circles are divided into equal parts. That's why we will not write 7 over 8. We will write 7 over 4. First one is 4 over 4, first which is blue, and the second circle is 3 over 4. So when you will add this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it means 7 over 4. If you will notice carefully, this first circle that is blue is color. It means that is whole. You can write it as one whole, 3, and second circle, how many parts are shaded? 3 parts out of 4 equal parts. So it means one whole 3 over 4. Yes. If you will look the next figure that is divided into 3 equal parts, there are two figures, both are divided into 3 equal parts. If you will count the shaded parts, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts are shaded, but out of good 3. Can you write 6? No. 5 parts out of 3 equal parts. So it means this is improper fraction. 3 out of 3 in the first one, 3 out of 3 is shaded. In the second, only 2 parts out of 3 is shaded. 2 over 3 is shaded. It means we can say it as 5 over 3 or 1 whole 2 over 3. Now last one example is here. That is 1, 2. Both the figures are divided into 5 equal parts. First one is shaded all the parts, and the second are only 3 parts are shaded out of 8. So if you will count all the shaded parts in both figures are divided into 5 equal parts, so denominator will remain same. But count the numerators. Numerators mean the shaded parts. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 over 5. This is improper example of improper fractions. Or in other words, you can say one whole. This one is first one is shaded whole, so it means 5 over 5 is totally shaded. It means one whole, and in the second only 3 parts out of 5 equal parts are shaded. So one whole 3 over 5. Or if you will count total 8 over 5. So that is improper fractions. Next is like fractions. Fractions with the same denominator. Example of like fractions are when you have the same denominator, that is called like fractions. In the example, 1 over 5, 2 over 5, 3 over 5, 4 over 5. What is numerator? Numerators are 1, 2, 3, 4. Then all the numbers which are written above the dividing line are called numerators, and the number below the dividing line are called denominators. So all the denominators are same. It means these are like fractions. In the second example, 1 over 10, 3 over 10, 5 over 10, 7 over 10. All the denominators are same, but numerators are different. When denominators are same, it means the fractions are very good like fractions. Next is unlike fractions. What do you think about unlike fractions? Let's see. Fractions with different denominators. In like fractions, fractions with same denominators, and unlike fractions, fractions with different denominators. Here are the examples. 2 over 3, 2 over 5, 2 over 7, 2 over 9. In this example, all the numerators are 2, but same, but the denominators are different. In the first one, denominator is 3, then 5, 7, and 9. So these are called unlike fraction. Another example of unlike fractions are 1 over 2, 3 over 4, 5 over 6, 7 over 8, 9 over 10. This is all. If you will look carefully, all the denominators are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are the denominators that are different. Here in numerators are also different, but we will consider in unlike fractions about denominators. If denominators are different, the fractions are unlike fractions. Now open your book. Proper and improper fractions. A proper fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator. Examples are 3 over 5, 4 over 9, 4 over 5, 11 over 13. All the numerators are smaller and all the denominators are greater. So when the numerator is smaller than denominator, the fractions are called proper fractions. An improper fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is greater than the denominator. As I have explained you, here are 4 more examples: 5 over 3, 7 over 4, 13 over 10, 6 over 5. All the numerators are greater and denominators are smaller than numerators. So these are called improper fractions. On page number 112, like and unlike fractions. Look at these pair of fractions. What is similar about them? 4 over 8 and 3 over 8. What is similar here? Very good. 8 is same. The number is same. And that is denominator. 4 and 3 both are numerators, these are different. So 4 over 8 and 3 over 8, denominator is 8. In the second pair, 4 over 10 and 1 over 10, what is same? Yes, denominator is same, that is 10. In the third pair, 1 over 6 and 3 over 6, denominators are same. So, the denominator in each pair of fractions is the same. Fractions with the same denominator are called like fractions. Remember, fractions with the same denominator are called like fractions. Now, look at these pairs of fractions, 1 over 2 and 1 over 3. What is same here? 1, that is numerator, but denominators are different, 2 and 3. In the second pair, 2 over 5 and 2 over 7, numerators are same but denominators are different, these are 5 and 7. In each pair, the numerators are the same and the denominators are different. As in the first pair, denominators are 2 and 3. In the second pair, denominators are 5 and 7. So fractions with the different denominators are called like fractions. Fractions with different denominators are called, unlike fractions. And fractions with the same denominator are called like fractions. With different denominators are called unlike fractions. Now comparing fractions, if you will look carefully at this chart, first one is not, there are 10 strips. First strip is not divided, so that is 1. Second is divided into 2 equal parts in the same way. Last one is divided into 10 equal parts. If you will look carefully, 1 over 2 and 1 over 4, and you will compare it, 1 over 2 and 1 over 4, which color portion is greater? Very good, 1 over 4 is greater part, and 1 over 2 is greater part, and 1 over 5, the fraction, is smaller. Take another example like 1 over 6 and 1 over 10. I have taken one part out of 6 part of 1/6 and one part out of 10 part of 1/10. So which one is greater? 1 over 6 or 1 over 10? Very good, 1 over 6 is greater and 1 over 10 is smaller, because we have divided into 10, means we have divided into 10 equal parts. And in 1 over 6, the denominator is 6, it means we have just divided into 6 equal parts. So 1 over 6 is greater and 1 over 10 is smaller part. So remember this. You can also compare these fractions, any fraction. For example, 1 over 4 and 1 over 8. You can compare this. 1 over 2, 1 over 9. Then you will look carefully which one is, when denominator is greater, the fraction becomes smaller. And when denominator is smaller, fraction is bigger, or shaded part is bigger. Page number 113. Look at the following fractions in the table given on page number 112. As I told you, when we compare them, we see that 4 over 8 and 3 over 8. Here one part is not taken. The strip which is divided into 8 equal parts, 4 over 8 or 3 over 8. 4 part will be greater out of 8, or 3 parts are greater. Very good. 4 over 8 is greater and 3 over 8 is smaller. This fraction is smaller. In the second example, 4 over 10 and 1 over 10. Denominators are same but numerators are different. 4 over 10 is bigger and 1 over 10 is smaller. In the third example, 1 over 6, 3 over 6. Denominators are same. Remember, denominators are same. When you take one part out of 6 part, that is smaller, and if you take 3 parts of the same, that 3 parts out of 6 are greater. So 3 over 6 is greater. 1 over 6 is fraction is smaller. In like fractions, mean when the denominators are same, the greater the numerator, the greater is the value of the fraction. As in this example, look at the table again on page number 112 to compare the following fractions. 1 over 2, 1 over 3. Which fraction is greater? 1 over 2 is greater when 1 over 3 is smaller. When you will divide in more parts, it means total number of parts in figure is 1 over 3 and 1 over 2 in total number of parts are divided into 2. So 1 over 2 and 1 over 3, 1 over 2 part will be greater and 1 over 3 is smaller. If you will compare 3 over 4, 3 parts out of 4 equal parts and 3 parts out of 5 equal parts. Which 3 parts are greater? Very good. 3 over 4 will be greater, but 3 over 5 will be smaller because it is divided into more parts. In unlike fractions with the same numerator, the smaller the denominator, the greater is the value of the fraction. You understood 1 over 2 and 1 over 3. In unlike fractions with the same numerator, 1 is the numerator that is same, smaller the denominator. Here 2 and 3 both are denominator, but smaller denominator is 2. So 1 over 2 is the value of the fraction that is greater. Let us practice. You will fill the boxes with the smaller or greater sign. A. 1 over 3 and 2 over 3. These are which kind of fractions? Like or unlike? Very good. Like fractions because denominators are same. So 1 over 3 and 2 over 3, which is greater? Very good. 2 over 3 is greater. B part, 4 over 5 and 1 over 5. Is 1 over 5 greater? No? Okay. It means 4 parts out of 5 parts are greater when denominator is same. C part, 7 over 9, 8 over 9, you will think and do. D part, 3 over 4 and 1 over 4. Which fraction is smaller? Very good. 1 over 4 is smaller and 3 over 4 is fraction is greater. So you will do A, B, C, D, E and F part on the book. In question number 2, you have to fill the boxes with the sign greater or smaller, but there is different in question number 1 with question number 2. That is, in question number 1, all the denominators are same. In question number 2, all the numerators are same, but denominators are different. So these fractions are called unlike fractions. In A part, 1 over 5 and 1 over 10. Which one is greater? The figure that is divided into 5 equal part or 10 equal part? Think good. 1 over 5 is greater and 1 over 10 is smaller because it is divided into more parts, or total number of parts are 10, and in 1 over 5 total number of figure is divided into 5 equal parts. B part, 1 over 4, 1 over 3. These are unlike fractions. Which is greater? No, 1 over 4 is not greater. 1 over 3 is greater because denominator is smaller. When smaller the denominator, the fraction is greater. The value of the, in the C part, 2 over 6 and 2 over 3. Numerators are same but denominators are different. Yes. I hope you will understand and do correctly. Which one is greater? Very good. 2 over 3 is greater and 2 over 6 is smaller. In the same way, you will do think and do part number D, E and F on the book. Question number 3. Color the boxes which are correct. 1 over 7, 6 and 6 over 7. 1 over 7 is smaller. 6 over 7 is greater. Is it correct? First of all, you must think either the fractions are like or unlike. If the fractions are like, then you will see the numerators. 6 over 7 is greater and 1 over 7 is smaller. So this is correct. In the next fraction, 2 over 6, 3 over 6. These are also like fractions. Which one is greater? 3 over 6. This is greater. You will think and do, yes. Number 3, 1 over 9 and 3 over 9. Denominators are same, 1 part out of 9 and 3 parts out of 9. Which one is greater? Very good. 1 over 9 is greater. 3 over 9, that is wrong. 3 over 9 is greater. Here it is shown 1 over 9 is greater than 3 over 9. You will not color this box. Only you have to color those boxes which are correct, which matches, these signs are matched with the fractions. In the same way, you will do rest of the fraction, think and then color. Now dear students, today we have learned about proper and improper fractions, like and unlike fractions. Revise these pages for better understanding and do your work neatly. Now do page number 113. You will not do page number 114. Skip that page. In the next video we will do inshallah ta'ala. Do page number 113, 115, 116 and 117 on the book. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.